So when you're looking to buy a home and you're applying for a mortgage, it's important to know that every mortgage type has a minimum FICO score. Well, what is a FICO score? That's what we're going to talk about today on this episode of Korinna Explains It All. Okay guys, so a FICO score is a score that the credit bureau assigns to you based on what they think your credit worthiness is. Now, it's important to know that there's 3 different credit bureaus that are all scoring you. And when you apply for a mortgage loan, they pull a type of credit report that pulls all 3 and combines them in to give them a good average score to make sure that one isn't skewing more than the others. The biggest part of a FICO score is going to be your payment history. So payment history makes up about 35% of a FICO score. And when I say payment history, I'm talking about, have you made all your payments on time? Do you have a delinquency or a late payment? Even a collection, something that's outstanding on the credit report from a long time ago. All of that is going to be factored in to your payment history, and that's 35% of your overall FICO score. The next piece of your FICO score is going to be the amounts that you owe on your credit. So 30% of the score is going to be looking at how much you owe and you have outstanding in debt. Someone that is acquiring a lot of debt may have a lower score because it looks like you're borrowing a lot, you might not have enough money to make ends meet, and you need to borrow from other places. And so that can sometimes impact your score. 15% of your FICO score is based on the length of the trade lines that you have reporting. So that means that the older the trade line is, so let's say you took out a credit card 15 years ago that you still have open and you're still using, it shows that you can handle debt over a long period of time. So having accounts that have been open and established for a long period of time shows that you have a good track record and it helps your FICO score. 10% of your FICO score is going to be based on new credit. So that's similar to length, but it's really looking at how much credit have you been opening recently. So opening several accounts in a short period of time is going to send a red flag to show that maybe you're borrowing more instead of leveraging money that you have in the bank. And then that can indicate that you might be a credit risk. The last 10% of your FICO score is made up of the mix of credit. And what that means is that a lender wants to be able to see that you can handle different types of loans. So by different types of loans, I mean credit cards, which are considered revolving debt, meaning that you can use it, pay it off, and then use it again. And also installment loans, which might be a larger loan that's divided into different installment payments. So having a track record of managing installment loans and revolving debt, especially at the same time, is going to give you the highest FICO score. At the end of the day, the FICO score is just a way for them to assign a number to the risk that they see on your profile by lending to you. So the lower the FICO score, the more likely they think that you might default on that loan. The higher the FICO score, the more likely they think you are to repay the loan. So a lender is going to lean into that very heavily when they're determining if they're going to lend to you and at what pricing they're going to do that. If you have any questions about FICO score or how to improve your credit, please feel free to reach out to me. Not only can I help answer some general questions, but I can connect you with a lender that can actually do a pre-qualification, run your credit, tell you what your FICO score is, if you qualify. And if you don't qualify, we can always put together a plan to help improve your score and get you where you need to be.